So how's your day at work today, Kyle?
Absolutely wonderful.
Sounds like a lie.
Most likely.
I can't believe you've done this.
It was a Monday. Just put it that way, I
Today-
suppose.
Today was a Monday.
What color is this, and why are you in the corner? Oh, that's why. Never mind.
And it's just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Yeah, I got the heads up. Magos is off on an expedition.
He decided to go fuck with some Wheaties in a tomb. Let's see if he can find an even more advanced toaster.
Even more advanced toaster. Nice.
Yes, he's searching for the mystical toaster that will not burn the toast.
Mythical indeed.
He hunts for it, no matter how many times I have told him no such technology exists. Oh, shit. It's one of them days.
That it is. That it is.
So we need to pump some iron. Are you ready to hear about
Actually,
my
plan on
second
pumping
one?
some iron after this episode.
Good, good. Just don't be like the Iron Hands, dickheads. Are you ready for another First Legion bit, motherfucker?
Oh boy, we're back on that horse.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of these assholes.
So you don't like the Iron Hand? That's Ferris Manus, right?
Yes.
Thou without
the
thy
Gor-
head.
Yep, the Gorgon of Medusa.
The Gorgon, huh?
Yep. We'll get into that bit, but holy fuck, do I hate what these assholes have become.
Not a fan.
Not even in the slightest.
My timing was a bit off. Oh, what else is new? Me messing shit up. There's nothing new.
What? Never. I can't believe you stuff this much. It hurts to even hear you say it.
Oh. Oh, there's my other brush. Found it.
No. How was that Dark Tide shit? Had fun?
Oh, it was great. I'm going to get it. I'm definitely going to be picking that up. No ifs, ands, or buts.
It sounded like you guys are having fun. Only got to watch a little bit of it, but holy fuck, did that look fun!
Oh, I absolutely love with the guardsmen.
Well, the soundtrack too.
The music was great. The gameplay was great. I mean, some disconnecting issues, but I mean, like, it's a beta, especially a closed test, as expected. And plus, like, when we got kicked from the server, we stayed in the fire team, so we were able to get right back in, no problem.
Nice.
So it wasn't that bad.
Now, are they keeping all the customization still in that bitch, or does it just look like
It's-
everybody in scrubs?
We actually had a guardsman uniform, not like a full guardsman uniform, but you know, like a cheapo one. So like we were actually like unlocking stuff. Alan had boots instead of the nailed on slippers when he was Nogrin.
That.
So, you know, good. I'm enjoying it. So I'm excited for it to come out. I think it got pushed back again. I don't remember exactly what the
Again?
date is now.
What the fuck? Fat shark. Hang on a minute. I gotta see this shit.
What?
Fat Shark's the guys who make the game.
Well, yeah, Fat Shark's making the game, but what are you talking about there?
I said, God damn it, Fat Shark.
I heard that.
He pushed it back again. This would be like the 4th delay, my man.
Well, as long as they make it better, I got no problem with pushing it back.
It's another fucking month, them sons of bitches.
What's the date now?
November 30th.
Oh, see, I thought it was December. So, I mean, close enough, but
Better than that, but god damn it. You obese sea predators.
nice. All right,
Oh.
we're gonna give this about another minute and a half, and then we'll be ready to go.
You got it. God damn it, that looks fun. I can't believe I got denied twice in a row.
I tried to get you guys in there. I was able to get Alan.
I applied and they said no.
Like, you are not allowed.
Wait, you're that guy that said the Dark Angels are fucking edgy as shit? Denied.
Oh, you don't like our Dark Angel boys? Oh, sorry, Bob. No go. Oh, you're a blueberry? Oh, no.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. That's good.
More of Gilliman's fucking Smurfs? Absolutely. You let him even near that game, I'll smack the shit out of you.
Oh, the blueberry hatred is real. Oh, Smurf fanboy.
Yes, I am. Oh, I got started with the Ultramarines, and I will end with the Ultramarines. With the Blood Angels being close second.
Oh, Necrons are what tied me in. Start of the 9th, Necrons come out. Yes, please.
Jesus Christ. The more I look into the Carsicans, the more they're broken as fuck.
Gotta get that box set.
Fuck. They're gonna have to fix some shit. They don't hit on 3 ups like the Tempesti. They hit on a 4 up, but you could just basically burn points to make crits. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I was reading about that. They got like a point system you can basically spend to up your rolls.
Basically, I get every turn I take, I get an additional point. You know how you move models?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they call that a turn or a movement or whatever the fuck.
Something or other.
Every one of those, I get
I
a
think
point.
it's not the beginning phase, the turning point. It's the second phase after that. Strategic point.
What the fuck it is? You get a point. If you have your sergeant alive, you get 2.
Yeah. Huh.
So let's put it this way. You remember how I was rolling stupid with the volley guns?
Oh yeah, I remember you and your loaded dice.
You know, we keep saying they're loaded, but I balanced them. They're not. They actually roll low.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Just when I can re-roll shit twice, 3 times, it makes up for the exceptions, don't it?
Ask Corn Chris about that.
Corn Chris. I was just burning command points left, right, and fucking center.
Get rolling 6s out your ass.
Well, when I can pick it up twice, pick it up, like, I don't like those dice. Shake, shake, shake. Roll.
Alright, well, let's get this started now. We can start.
Yep, time to pump some iron.
There we go.
For the flesh is weak.
That sounds like a ripoff of the Mechanicus.
Yes. But Ferris Madness actually makes shit.
Mechanicus supposed to make shit? Like the whole Forge world?
Except the Iron Hands don't worship shit. Or at least they didn't.
They don't worship a Necron Satan?
Yep.
Okay.
Funny little fact, Ferris strangled a crypt... not a spider. The stupidly long one.
Stupidly long one?
Not a crypt spider, but the fucking long thing that goes through the Necron tombs. Looks like a snake.
Are you talking the Forge world thing?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it's
I
called.
can't remember what that's called, but I remember on the Forge World they had like a centipede-looking thing.
Yeah, that thing. Ferris
Yeah.
Magnus strangled one of those to death.
I don't exactly know what they're called, but I know what you're talking about.
Ferris killed one of them fuckers, and we'll get into that in a few minutes.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Art of Lore, where we make no sense, but we somehow get the lore.
There's our tagline.
I don't know where I was going with that, but tangents are expected.
As always.
So, how you been?
Oh, just wonderful. Lots of fun work on the Monday. Expected to be in like 8 places at once. You know how that goes. Fun, fun, fun.
Always. Fucking always.
That's your favorite thing to do is just work.
Fuck, kill me, please. It's gonna get worse. I fucking hate my line of work. But enough about that shit. Today we're here to talk about the 10th Legion. The Iron Hands. Or as I like to call them, what the fuck was my joke? God damn it, never mind. Processor disputed.
We on 10 already?
Yes, this is the 10th Legion.
We're halfway through?
Yep. Guess what next week's will be?
A really fast one.
Spoiler alert. They don't exist.
Redacted?
Redacted, motherfucker. Though, here we are. The Iron Hands. Legio 10th. Successors of the Stormwalkers. They only have about 10 or 11 successors, sadly.
I literally know nothing about these guys, so...
Well, we're gonna learn some shit today, boy. Let me
Buckle
tell
on
you.
up!
These guys, this is actually the Legion that helped develop the Terminator armor.
Oh, okay.
Ferris, in fact, you know how that big bulky suit of armor he runs around in?
Maybe? I don't really know much about him except he's headless now.
Yes, he is very headless. So I'll just start at the beginning. They are when I say stubborn, I mean fucking stubborn. But not like the self-sacrificing stubbornness like the salamanders when we get to them. When I say fucking stubborn, I mean, listen, motherfucker, I'm going to beat you to death even though there are 1,000 better ways to kill you. I'm going to beat you to death for pure spite reasons.
That seems to be like a big common theme.
Yep.
Like a lot of just beating people to death.
And these guys are actually, due to recent events and after the heresy, which we'll get into, they actually are very close with the Mechanicus. To the point where they start replacing their own fucking body parts a lot, even when it's not necessary. Which leads to their favorite war cry. The flesh is weak.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a good Mechanicus vibe right now from all that.
Much like their Primarch's neck muscles.
Oof.
Expect a few oops this session, ladies and gentlemen. Expect them. They are cold. How do I even describe this? They will literally beat. They are very prideful of their blunt force trauma tactics to a stupid amount. Let's just put it this way. Let's say you have a fortress. You could just undermine it with tactical drills and shit. You know what the Iron Warriors or Iron Hands are going to do? They're going to use tanks to blow a fucking hole in your walls, even though there are 1,000 better ways to do it, and simply walk in to spite you. They are fucking remorseless, brutal bastards. And we fucking hate them and love them for it. The quote, how to say it? What was the quote? They were like a hammer that shattered the Emperor's foes to liberate man from old night. And when I tell you that was a very heavy fucking hammer when it hit shit, it was a very heavy hammer that hit shit.
Alrighty. Now, didn't Ferris Manus, was his main weapon? Was it also a hammer?
Funny little story about that hammer. It was forged by the very man who killed him.
That's what I had thought I heard of. Okay.
And it's actually one of the few legions that original history is very well documented. And even actually exists in complete record on Terra. Like, not even bullshit. Its entire battle history is actually one of maybe 2 legions that are fully recorded without any redactment or bullshit.
So this is all straight up. This actually happened.
Oh yeah, all their bullshit actually fucking happened. It was recruited from all parts of Terra. From both areas of the Quintitive Plate States, from the former enemy blocks that tried to destroy the Emperor's Dream, like the Solus Stellax, which are just fucking minor factions that really didn't do much, got their asses kicked because Big E. Fuck around, found out.
Fuck around, find out.
No. This isn't fuck around, find out. It's fucked around, found out.
Oh, and they found out.
It didn't end well for any involved.
Nice.
That weren't wearing banana men suits.
Banana Minsus. Oh god, I wish I remember that song. La 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 la. Never mind.
I know what you're talking about.
Never mind. Skip it.
Bad memories. And they actually, how do I describe this? Most of the recruits came from old Albia. Basically, the Arabian areas. Desert sands, all that shit. Albia.
Sentinels here.
Ooh. Welcome.
Oh, some demons. Now back to my Dark Mechanicum. Oh, you know what? The Magos would be very excited about the Dark Mechanicum.
I'm going to talk about Dark Mechanicum, boys. I am legitimately concerned.
He really wants to make a Dark Mechanicus army.
Well, when's the Magos' birthday? Or his creation, whatever the fuck we want to call it.
He came off the factory line.
Yeah. What was his serial number date?
It's January 31st, I believe. Right at the end.
Well, we'll find out if they're out by then.
Is that actually supposed to be coming out?
Supposedly.
Oh, I knew he was talking about trying to make his own.
They've been hinting out a lot of new shit coming out.
I know. Did you see the Guard trailer?
Yes, and it actually made me legitimately consider putting down Space Marines and picking up some Guardsmen.
I'm right there with you. I'm like, I might actually get some Guard. Yes, all the Dark Mechanicum. It better. Sentinel wants it out too. Look at that.
It better come out. They've been only cock teasing us about it so bad. Jesus Christ.
Oh yes, I know he'd be very excited about that.
The only way it could be more hardly hinted, it was like when they placed Gilliman's standing ass on the Gathering Storm Part 2. Or was it 3? Yeah, the Part 3 Gathering Storm shit when they sold Gilliman standing up looking angry and disappointed at everything he saw.
Well, was it the Ultra Depression picture?
The Ultra Disappointment. The one where he's standing straight, stock up with the sword in between his legs, going, God, basically looking down like, I hate everything about this. But back to the actual, as I said before, tangents are inbound, and that was one hell of a one. The Legion is incredibly prideful of its history of having most of its records intact. They were anything that, how do I describe it? They were nicknamed mutant killing or mutant scythes because they would how do I describe this? They basically anything that wasn't pure human, like the Emperor liked in the Sol system, quickly ceased to breathe or be in one piece.
Makes it a lot easier. Not my fault. Oh.
Ooh.
Just read chat. My bad.
Oh, good. God, you got that handle looking good. But as I was saying, incredibly disciplined forces. The Legion is multiple times, obliterated foes even using this blunt force tactic with relatively few losses. Mind you, it probably could have solved the problems faster if it actually adapted, but blunt force apparently is still some kind of force.
So instead of being tactical and smart, they're just like, fuck it, hit it with the hammer.
With the hammer.
Hit it with the hammer.
Or in this case, hit it with the fucking entire 5-10 companies of tactical dreadnought armor we possess. You thought one Terminator was bad? How about 500 of them?
Oh, wonderful. I guess, well, if you make this stuff, you can just get as much as you want.
Especially when your Primarch just likes to dilly-daddy and build shit.
Perfect. Do it again.
Do it again. And eventually, how do I say this? They actually were with the Emperor, I believe, during a certain reunification of two groups. If you catch my drift.
Back to making a demon brain in a jar. Because why not?
Fucking what? I read that right.
Because why not?
That was one of those, what the fuck am I reading? They were actually assisted the Emperor in his subjugation of Mars, if you will. If you catch my drift.
Is that why they kind of got all like Tech Marine-y?
Yep. In fact, Tech Marine is, in most chapters, isn't actually well liked. They're considered outsiders. This is quite the opposite, in fact, in the Iron Hands. If you can't fucking patch the circuit board in the Iron Hands, what the fuck are you doing, asshole? Get back to training. And suffice to say, things kept going well for them. Mostly because they kept building random shit. And the blunt force object. And eventually they came across their father. I'm not going to spoil a lot of in-between battles because they actually have some good novels for them. So we will skip right to finding a Ferrus Madness. Ye old sassy boy. Shameless plug in Discord if you've never seen a picture. Picture inbound. Going into general.
I'm actually gonna have to see this because I don't know a lot about him at all.
Doesn't he just look like a happy, approachable creature?
He looks angry.
He was always angry. Here, I'll read you a quote. Rest? We were not made to rest. We go on, unflinching, unstoppable, unending in our strength. The Emperor did not make us for such mortal concerns as hearth and home, vanity or contemplation. We are his engines of war, his hammers, beating out the fabric of existence into a vessel fit for mankind to inhabit. Ferrus Madness, as quoted in The Shadow of the Gorgon.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Well, you say that, but he says that, oh, we weren't made to be idle. But this dickhead had a forge literally built into his personal chambers aboard his flagship. And he casually learned how to dismantle nuclear weapons, we find out in one book.
Casually dismantle
Disarm nuclear weapons.
Nuclear weapons. Just casually. Like, yeah, just bring the nuke over to my bed quarters. I want to tinker a little bit.
Really, I shit you not. In one of the books, Fulgrim almost gets assassinated because they brought a nuclear weapon. And he starts thinking about it. Literally, it doesn't even click in his head until he thinks back to Ferrus going through teaching him stuff. Going, oh yes, this is a fusion bomb. And then it clicks like, oh fuck, they had a nuke. And apparently Ferrus would just build these nuclear weapons and see if he could disarm them for shits and giggles.
Nice.
AKA somebody we'd probably want in Russia right about now at this point.
Oof.
That's going to get us banned. I apologize. As long as Twitch doesn't like Russia. Stares at the moderators. We'll be fine. But anyway, he was known as the Gorgon. The Master Smith. As Vulcan made very pretty weapons, Ferrus made some very fucking dangerous ones. Such as Volgun's primary sword, known as the Light Firebringer. Volgun's bolter. And he even made something for the fucking Emperor, for Christ's sakes.
Hey, Dad, look at this doodle art I made you. Let's put it on the fridge.
And mind you, that's a fucking... And the Emperor used this fucking thing.
Are you sure he's not part of the Dark Mechanicus? Doing things just because.
I mean... Yes, I guess. Jesus Christ, now that I think about it.
I mean,
Maybe that's who leads
never
Dark
stated he
Mechanicus.
wasn't.
I mean, he didn't live long enough to see its creation, but what's that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
Now, you want to know how Ferris liked to actually forge things, Kyle?
Okay, yep, I've heard this. I've heard this from you.
You could grab a piece of iron, look at it, and punch it.
Punch
Dip
it.
into- he has the joke of his Legion, iron hands.
The
Your
hands of
favorite
iron?
material is your favorite material, Necrodermis, or Necrodermis, whatever the fuck you pronounce it. Necron bullshit metal coats his arms.
Oh, he's got Necodermis, huh?
He has no need of a hammer or a flame. He just beats shit into shape.
He just punches the metal into position.
AKA, we can call him Steve.
Oh my god.
Minecraft Steve. Just
Oh, Jesus Christ.
yes. And would you believe me? I told you he killed many an enemy war engine by punching it.
Well, I guess if he just fucking punches things, alright.
Mind you, he has some pretty metal shit. Would you like to know how he got those arms?
I'm guessing he replaced them.
No.
No?
When he landed on the world of Medusa, feral world, mind you, so not civilization, he basically wandered through the desert for a while just eating sand.
Eating sand.
Yes, because Space Marine biology is fucking ridiculous and they can eat anything.
Really?
Yes, 90% of the time he lived off sand.
Alrighty then.
He just simply wandered the fucking wastes, the mountain ranges of the far northern wastes of his home world. And every once in a while, he'd fucking run into one of the roaming clans of the planet. Just, what the fuck is that weird thing? That's a big bastard, right?
Yep.
And then he hears tales of this metallic dragon that's been plaguing these folk.
A metal dragon.
Iron-skinned monster, if you will.
Okay.
And the quote here, I'll just quote it: casting down hulking storm giants and performing superhuman feats of cunning and strength, in slaying monsters and murderous machine creatures left behind in the black ice of Medusa. AKA, he wasn't just killing Necron things, he was killing things from the old Golden Age.
Really?
Yes, Ferris is pretty hard fucking core.
Not hardcore enough to keep his head on straight.
Well, that's why you wear a
Oh!
Yes, because the jackass never wore a helmet. Anyway, stupid bastard.
Gotta work the
Anyway.
neck muscles.
Needs to do some neck exercises. But anyway, eventually he came across the most renowned of these creatures was and I quote, deathless horror of a great silver worm. I'm not pronouncing that. Here, I will simply... Here, Kyle, you tell me how you think that's pronounced. It's going into the show chat.
So he's
Here.
he's a Dark Mechanicus squat. Oh god.
Basically, rock and stone...
Azernoth?
Yeah, I don't want to guess how that's pronounced.
Azernoth? I don't know. That's my guess.
And mind you, and I quote, most Imperial savants basically guesswork that this thing was a Necron construct that was impervious to harm. To a Primarch.
Impervious to harm.
And I don't think I need to tell you how much destructive force a Primarch can exude by hand alone.
Yeah, they're pretty tough
You know how Ferris killed it?
with his fists.
He grabbed one head of it, He grabbed one end of it, he grabbed the other, and he threw his hand, he drowned it in lava.
Drowned it in lava.
The quote, the Primarch had to draw the creature into molten magma in order to kill it.
That is rough.
The creature's quicksilver skin marked the Primarch and its death throes, and now is coated his hands and forearms. And whatever you do, don't actually call him the Gorgon. There's only one person in the galaxy who gets to do that.
Fulgrim?
Fulgrim. Anybody else, chances are you're going to see exactly how hard a metal hand can hit you.
Because they are the best of friends.
Not gay at all.
But they're such best friends. Ferris Manix couldn't imagine he lost his head over it. Ha!
Puns aside, eventually he was reunited with his legion. And the first person to meet with him besides the Emperor was Fulgrim. You know how he met Fulgrim? Not sure if I told the story. Fulgrim walks into a forging area and basically goes, I'm going to forge the most perfect weapon ever seen by man. Ferris just looks at this pompous, pretty boy and goes, really? It basically tells him to go back to the fucking, and I quote, the courtiers that are undoubtedly missing him.
Oof.
And so it begins a competition that lasted 2 fucking weeks.
So they spent 2 weeks making their weapons.
Yep, and they then presented them to each other. And like 2 very, very, how do I say this? The typical I love you too much brother scene. Your weapon is better than mine. No.
Oh no, yours is way better than mine. Mine can never compare to yours, and so on and so forth.
Exactly, and they traded. Fulgrim made a warhammer. Ferris made a fucking sword. We all know this hammer is Perturabo's hammer now.
I feel like Perturabo owns his hammer.
Yes, it was given to him by Horus, and then he then spent the entire rest of the heresy beating the shit out of every demon Primarch that tried to test his patience.
Ah, Clem, thanks for following. Clemherm.
Oh,
Clemherm.
thank you. We were trying to stay on top. I make no promises.
No, yours is bigger than mine. I swear, brother. That's why you're Slanesh. Yeah. Oh
Jesus.
God. Your tentacle's way bigger than mine. Oh yes. All right, I'll stop now. I'll stop now.
No, you're lying already.
What do you mean?
Anyway,
This is why I'm not allowed to talk. This is why I just shut up and paint.
paint all you will, but there's going to be more shitty jokes.
Oh boy.
But Ferris Magnus was legitimately one of the few Primarchs who could say he had very few friends amongst the legions. He wasn't liked by Gilliman. What I missed now? Oh, I was
Nope.
half expecting another joke in the.
Nope,
the
there's more shenanigans. Oh, did you notice we are only 10 followers away of putting the Magos in the cube?
We're going to talk about a lot of stupid shit about the Mechanicus.
We're going to talk a lot of Void Dragon shenanigans.
We're going to talk all about that fucking trench.
He's going to be
And we're all-
screaming in chat.
And we're also going to talk about that time they found an old virus from 2020.
I don't think this paint's good anymore. I have 2 agitators in there. I don't hear a single one going off. Oh, wait. Good old Game Workshop white.
Oh, God. I pity you. I really do.
My arm's dying from shaking the bottle.
Shake it on the floor. Shake it.
Ah! All right, I think I'm good. All right, continue, sir.
And suffice to say, he really was only liked by Fulgrim. Everybody else best tolerated him. Gilliman openly threatened to kill him at one point.
Wait, Granddad Blueberry?
Gilliman legitimately, because he was throwing I believe it was a company or was it a chapter? I can't remember. The sized force for Ultramarines, like he was his Iron Warriors and getting them killed left, right, and center.
Huh.
And Papa Smurf wasn't happy about that. Papa Smurf threatened to enact fucking ship-to-ship combat with the angry Ferris.
Well, like you said, he's stubborn. He's not going to change tactics. He's just going to keep throwing bodies at it from what it sounds like.
To quote Gilliman, they are not your sons. They are mine. And I will not let your stupidity be their death.
Yeah, I suppose you don't want your boys to just, die like that. Especially when you could, do something different to not get them all killed. But you'd rather just throw bodies at it.
I mean, it didn't help that, how do I say this? Ferris let a whole group of his own Space Marines and these Ultramarines get nuked.
Get nuked?
Got nuked.
Oh, well, shit. The fuck happened there?
What happened there was dirty bomb shit.
Wait. Is this the Heresy era?
No, this is Ferris's book, Primarch novel. Goes into detail about this whole part of the Crusade.
Oh, okay.
And legitimately, it was starting to sound like near the end we were going to get a legitimate Primarch v Primarch scene before the Heresy.
They's gonna go at it.
I thought, legitimately reading it, listening to it page by page, I thought Gilliman was going to actually come in there and kill him. Or try to. That's how pissed Papa Smurf was.
Yeah, well, I can imagine.
And worse yet, Ferris did not tolerate failure or mistakes in any way, shape, or fucking form. Failure was weakness. Weakness was a sin. Failure had led to the terrors of Old Night. And anyone who invoked said failure did not deserve to live. So, bad times all ahead if you fucked up even slightly. And when I tell you this man had a short fuse, go ahead. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a count of 10. This is Ferris's fuse. 9, 0. Fuck you.
Well, Jesus.
Ferris had no control.
So he reminds me a little bit of good old Angry Boy.
No, he was quicker to get pissy than Angrod.
That's oh boy. When your whole name is Anger and you're angrier than Angry Boy?
Exactly.
I guess that's why GW's like, man, we already got one angry guy. I guess we gotta get rid of this one.
We'll get into that detail. And in fact, it was that stupid anger that actually got him killed. But details now, details. And in fact, it was funny enough. You know how Space Marines currently develop tactics against traitor Terminators? You know, outmaneuver and then fucking shoot them in the back. Guess who developed those tactics on who?
I'm guessing Manus was the one who got developed on.
Yep, and it was Fulgrim who did it.
Yeah.
Simply outmaneuvered his forces and then just pinned them down in mock fights and destroyed them. And mind you, Fulgrim's just having a chuckle at this, like, oh, you gotta train your sons better, brother. Ferris is just sitting there like, I swear to God, the moment your uncle leaves, I'm gonna beat you like a redheaded stepchild.
Like a redheaded stepchild.
And they
boy.
knew it. They were grateful that Fulgrim stuck around for a little while.
You're embarrassing me in front of your uncle.
And you're going to fucking get a beating for it later.
Oh, I just imagine now. No, Daddy, no.
That is basically. I couldn't tell. Well, Perturabo didn't tolerate anybody him calling him daddy, so I couldn't say that was Perturabo. Uh, but after Horse's ascension, Ferris was one of those few that's went, okay. I just got to listen to you now. Fan fucking tastic. Another fucking moron.
They didn't really give two shits, eh?
He didn't show any fucking signs of displeasure or of vindication. But he literally just stayed on good terms with Horace till the bad times.
Yeah, until the fuck this guy now.
Yep. Then came the greatest fuck up of the Horus Heresy. The Drop Site Massacre, as it was called.
Oh, this is fun.
When they thought they were ambushing, I believe it was 3 Primarchs? Actually, after this point, as I discussed with Fulgrim's model, Ferris and Fulgrim already had their falling out. So they believed that it would be Ferris Madness's Iron Hands, Vulcan's Salamanders, and Corvus's Raven Guard, with the backup of the Night Lords, Iron Warriors, and the World Bears and the Alpha Legion back them up against, I believe it was Mortarion, Angron, Fulgrim, and Horus's legions. So 7v4, right?
Yeah, still you would thought.
They thought. And then it all went wrong. They landed and immediately were ambushed, obliterated, and you know what Ferris's bright fucking idea for this was?
Throw bodies at it.
Yes. His first reaction is, if we're all gonna die here, and he had no intention of leaving that fight alive, I'm gonna kill Fulgrim. Fuck this shit, I'm killing Fulgrim.
I don't give a fuck, Fulgrim's going down, goddammit.
The quote, and even they were shocked by his. It was like, what the fuck is this jackass doing? He was a magnificent figure of vengeance, his silver hands and eyes reflecting the fires of slaughter with a brilliant gleam. For the briefest of seconds, Fulgrim had been sure that Ferris would pause to muster with the Raven Guard and the Salamanders, the only other 2 legions to stay loyal and were a part of the bullshit ambush. But there would be no restraining Ferris's aggravated sense of honor. Around the Phoenician, the last of the Phoenix Guard waited with blunted edges the wade off the Iron Hands. The golden halberds now lowered, pointed towards their foes. And Ferris and his Morlocks, basically his chapter's elite.
Okay.
Which, you know how we all say, oh, Tartaros Pattern Terminator, you know, the big power armor that we said maybe each legion had maybe 5 or 6 suits of it?
Okay.
Ferris's entire elite force was equipped with it.
Oh yeah, because he could just build the fucking things.
Yeah, and they basically shattered the Fulgrim's lines.
Nice.
And when I tell you, they charged through World Eaters, Fulgrim's Spicy Boys, can't have the Grape Snakes.
Oh god.
And everything else is coming to the point where Ferris was able to get face to face with Fulgrim. And Fulgrim's fixed smile legitimately faltered when he basically turned his head for a second, and there was Ferris standing over him like, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you now.
Your turn.
But at this point, Fulgrim was being meat possessed. And slowly but surely, they started dying. And Ferris basically spent that entire time shit-talking Fulgrim. Taunted Fulgrim for the betrayal of the Emperor and siding with Horus. He thought he had gone nuts. And the War Master was defeated. His forces routed, and the power of the other 4 legions would soon be brought to bear to crush their attempted rebellion. And then Fulgrim dropped the Uno reversed card. The 4 other legions weren't there to help you. They're here to help us. And I quote, Varys was not happy. He saw the much
motherfucker?
They basically surrounded and just started obliterating them. Corvus and Vulcan's force led their forces back to the drop site to attempt to regroup to allow the warriors of the recently arrived brothers. They hadn't heard Vulcan's bullshit yet. And the Salamanders ran face first into the wall of guns that was the fucking Perturabo's Angry Boys.
Oh, yeah, the gun boys.
And, well, it didn't end well. Hundreds of them died. And by the end of it, Ferris lost his head to Fulgrim wielding Fireblade.
The very sword I created, brother.
Well, he didn't use... Ferris was wielding Fireblade, I should say. And, well, you remember the Grape Snake sword I showed you guys?
Yep.
The Blade of Lair? Yeah. Fulgrim stopped for a second and went, what am I doing? What the fuck? And the demon took over. And the demon murdered Ferris Madness in front of Fulgrim's unable to stop it eyes.
I feel like I remember you talking about that in the Fulgrim episode.
I do believe I went on a small rant about GW retconning this whole shit, and it pissed me off greatly. I will try not to go on the same rant again. Because they had a perfect storyline and they fucking ruined it!
Anything you even knew about that?
But by the end of it, when they managed to finally get the fuck out of this shit and retreat, guess how many Iron Hands were there?
I'm guessing not a lot, considering their Primarch's dead too. I don't remember hearing much about them after all that. So
they went into that fight with, I want to say, 60,000 Marines. 200 walked away.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then the Dark Mechanicum did some shenanigans.
Oh.
The events known as the Iron over Flesh. Falsehoods, myths had grown around his death, basically. Nobody wanted to believe it. And what the fuck happened to his remains? We know what happened. Fulgrim keeps trying to clone Ferris, and he keeps getting the same reaction. Brother, did you get hit over the head? Brother, were you dropped as a child? And, well, the Dark Mechanicus made an attempt to create their own version of a Stardate.
Oh, really?
The goal of creating, and I quote, agents of the Dark Mechanicum with the goal of creating their own fearful legion of twisted Astartes from Ferris Madness's genetic makeup.
So they got his gene seed or whatever it is, right?
They recovered his body.
Yeah.
And the Iron Hands also went into a very bad depresso station. They actually became very self-loathing because of these events, blaming their own veterans and their Primarch for the Isstvan drop site massacre's defeat.
They blaming their boy for it?
They blamed their Primarch and themselves for the shit, saying that it was their stupid decision that, aka, Dad didn't tolerate stupidity, so why the fuck are we tolerating his stupidity?
Yeah, true.
And this led to a fucking demon being spawned from this angst.
Wait, them just being like, oh, I'm so sad, we're stupid, made a demon?
Well, it allowed a demon to take root.
Damn. They don't need much, do they?
Especially when they're trying to corrupt another legion? Fuck no. And I can't remember what the fuck it was called. I think it was called the Sapphire King or some shit. And they basically had to get out all their fucking angst to kill. It was a stupid storyline. We're gonna go with that. It legitimately fucking was.
It was
the way
it was dumb. Trust me.
Trust me, guys. Trust the Smurf. I have books. And fuck. But if you fought the Iron Hands before we're too much close to let's replace this body part with mechanics. Nothing can go wrong. It only got worse after the beheading. To the point where they would willingly become dreadnoughts if they just earned a high enough veteran status. And to the point where it actually leads into some events in 40k where they start stealing other dreadnoughts.
Stealing other dreadnoughts?
Yes, I believe at one point a Iron Warrior strike group attacked a Black Templar strike cruiser simply to recover, I believe it was a Contemptor class dreadnought. And they ripped the Marine out of it, killed him.
Damn.
And they stuck their own boy in there. And then they blew up a strike cruiser of another loyalist chapter.
Wow.
When I tell you, they are assholes.
Yeah, so you attacking your own boys? That ain't right.
They do this a lot. But Medusa is incredibly valuable. Everybody hears about the great ship bases of Mars, the great rings of Mars. When I tell you Medusa's almost put theirs to shame, and it isn't under the control of the Mechanicus, it's a fucking understatement. They make most of the successor chapters shit now. They don't give a fuck about, oh, we overcharged this plasma gun. What will we do? Oh no, it's a dangerous piece of... Oh, I can't even keep a straight face. Grabs another one from the crate. And it just kept fucking going worse and worse. Till we get to the era of Indominus. Can you guess what happened?
Well, I know the Indominus. I actually was reading one of the books a little bit of the Indominus era.
The warp expanded.
Yeah.
And guess what now sits on the doorstep of it? Fucking Medusa.
Okay. That's is that where he gets the that oh god, what you called the Gorgon of Medusa or whatever?
Yeah, he gets the name Gorgon of Medusa. Medusa being his homeworld.
Oh, Medusa's the homeworld. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, Gorgon,
that's
Medusa.
Right. I forgot I was learning stuff today.
Hideous things, and they actually don't. I know this is a bit mashed up. I was actually expecting to be listening to the Magos talk about more Imperial things.
Yeah, he decided to go on an expedition.
I tell him he's not going to find that mystical toaster that does not burn the toast. Their chapter isn't actually broken up into chapters. They're companies that are broken into clans. And each lord, or forge father as they're called, or Iron Father I should say, is the captain basically.
Okay.
And they come together and elect a chapter master, I should say. Or as they call it, war leader. And the hits keep coming. Their gene seed is 90% stable, except for the weird fetish of I need to... And I quote... Actually, no, there actually is a fuck up now that I think about it. You know how you've been playing Cyberpunk, right?
Yeah, here and there.
They have the need to go full Borg, if you get my drift.
Yeah.
Stage 1 of this genetic curse, a disdain for flesh. The Battle Brother perceives his own flesh as a hindrance, scarring it or punishing the biological portions of his body in a way is the only way to soothe his anger. AKA, he starts fucking breaking his own shit. Stage 2 of this curse, as it's called, the primary curse, steel over flesh, as it's called. They start getting a fucking ruthlessness that would make an Imperial Kriegsman blush. And how do I say it? He becomes very, very easy to piss off. Oh, I was chewing too much. I'm gonna kick your teeth in now.
Chewing
You're
too
talking-
much? Fuck.
You're chewing. You're talking too long. I'm too loud. I'm ripping out your vocal cords. That kind of shit.
So angry.
They're very angry. When they're confronted by an enemy or something they consider is weak, and I mean everything weak, and they try to kill it. Failure means that the Battle Brothers' fury is released in some way, most likely causing a feud, confrontation, or escalating into open violence. AKA, whenever something annoys him, he has to literally bring out his entire will, or he's throwing hands.
Throwing hands.
And the stage 3, zero tolerance. They abhor weakness. They take that attitude to the fucking extreme at the final end of their curse, and to the point where they start ripping off their own body parts. They'll start killing Astro Militarium if they fuck up too.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, Colonel, you couldn't hold that position because you ran into an entire tank column of Bane blades? You fucking weakling. Head gets squished.
Damn.
They're not good people.
Feels bad, man.
Now, we're gonna get to my favorite part that I know the Codicea likes. The naming of their war gear. You ready, Kyle?
Oh, yeah, the Magos' favorite part.
The chapter fleets. Can you guess what their flagship was called?
It's not Medusa, is it?
The Fist of Iron.
Oh, okay then.
I mean, makes sense.
It
but
does.
For fuck's sake, Ferris, come on. The Crown of Flame. The Gorgonesque.
Gorgon-esque. Don't call him the
The
Gorgon, but he's got something called the Gorgon-esque.
I know. Ferris was an odd one. The Master of Iron. Metallus. Obstinate. Or Abstain.
Abstain.
Thetis. Winter's Oath. What the fuck? I'm just realizing this shit sounds like it came out of a Game of Thrones episode. And not the good seasons. I mean like season 8.
Well, we know how GW and their naming goes, so...
Ajax. Armorium Ferris. The Band of Azimuth, aka the weird space lizard. That Ferris drowned in lava. Farum, again. What the fuck? The Heart of Gold. Something
Wait,
tells me.
what?
I'm not even joking with
Did you
you.
just say the Heart of Gold?
Yep, the Heart of Gold.
What the fucking hell?
Vessel that was destroyed during Imperial compliance against a Xenos human alliance of Disparax during the Great Crusade.
Wait. Human and alien alliance? So the Tau killed him?
No, the Tau were banging stones together at this point. If not, they didn't exist yet.
Oh, okay, so it's not that far into the future yet. Okay.
No, this is during the Great Crusade. The
Oh,
Ion
okay.
side. Yes, I said Iron side, not Iron. Ion.
Ion side.
Yep.
Well, they mixed the mark on that one, didn't they?
Iron Dream. Iron Heart. Jesus Christ. Palchek, Medusa's Glory. Omnisea's Might. Now we're getting into the current era. I'm not pronouncing that. Here, Kyle, you give it a try.
Oh, Jesus. Synfrenthum? It's like plenum, synplenum? I don't know. I give up.
I don't know. I didn't care.
I give up.
Ventrius Ferrum. Strike Cruiser class. Demon ship. But
Wait.
I'll let you guys read that one, because that actually has a fun story attached to it.
Did you say demon ship?
Yes, I did.
WTF, mate?
Not gonna spoil nothing. Go read it.
Oh boy.
Glory of Victory. We don't know what class that is. Now, the chapter relics. The Axe of Medusa. Nah. The Betrayer's Bane. Nah. Digital housings, aka they get digi-weapons all over the fucking place on themselves. Gorgon's Chain.
Chain?
Chain. It's not so much a legitimate physical change. It's a module that is linking his black carapace to a set of fucking mechadendrites.
The holiest of oils.
Oh, hang on. You mean... I know you had this somewhere.
It's in the channel points if you're gonna play what I think you're gonna play.
Yes, mechadendrites. But yeah, basically it lets it's a pair of mechadendrites that are linked to his twin hearts. It can draw power to generate a fucking force field.
I found it. Here we go.
And here we see a high-ranking Magos of the Forge World soaking his mechadendrites in
And
holy
That's
oils.
fucking ridiculous in my humblest opinion.
The
I have a heart
holiest of
agent.
oils.
Holiest
Yes.
of oils. Alright, you're good now.
It's legitimately a fucking force field generator that's powered by its owner's heartbeat.
A heartbeat powers a force field generator?
Well, you know the old what the fuck movie was it? God damn it, The Matrix.
Yeah.
You know how the machines use mankind to power shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they basically took that concept.
Hmm.
The Heart of Iron.
OC,
A
baby.
dark-
OC all
a
day.
Dark Age of Technology relic. It's not found outside the vaults of the Iron Hands. It's worn under the armor, and it looks like a spider wrapped around the brother's chest, where it links to his organs via nanofilament. You know, super thin filaments.
Okay.
And it basically turns them even harder to kill.
I can imagine, force field generator.
No, not that. The Heart of Iron. It literally is like a spider that wraps around the Space Marine's chest, and it fucking will keep them going even through injuries that would kill a fucking Space Marine.
Oh, this is something different.
To the point where, how do I say this? Let's say a Space Marine fucking loses all blood in his body, it will keep them alive. Don't ask me how. It can keep the twin hearts beating even with the most terrible of injury. As it says.
Huh.
But it slowly starts draining their fucking vitality as it strives to keep the organs functioning with Space Marine long. AKA, eventually it needs juice.
Okay.
It needs some milk.
Oh, God.
Iron stones. It just powers his armor. Machine spirits.
Fuel.
Basically. They actually have a smart idea. They actually have recoil baffling systems built into their suits. AKA, they fucking felt the bolter's kick can actually throw the weapon off target. Let's fix that.
Let's make it not do that.
Let's make the recoil 0. And then they have a upgraded helmet system. Now, are you ready for the rant?
What are we ranting about now?
There is no rant.
No rant?
There's no rant. Their lore got a lot of fixed. Like, their old lore was stupid as shit. There's a lot of dumb shit I could lose my mind about. But they pretty much fixed it since they're re-releasing 8th or 9th edition, whatever the fuck number we're on now.
9th.
9? Or is it 10? I don't know.
9th edition. Yeah, that's what we're on now.
They basically fixed a lot
We're
of shit.
still waiting for the guard, and I think the guard and the coordinate demons or chaos demons. Once they come out, I think that's finally all the codexes. I think.
Yeah. And then we'll finally be updated, and then it'll start updating shit again.
And then we go to 10th.
Here we go again.
I don't know how fast GW goes through editions because I started in 9th edition. Like 9th edition first came out is when Alan got me into Warhammer, and I started painting and everything.
What edition?
Ninth, the one we're in now. Because
Oh,
Ninth
got it.
first started with the Necrons and the Blueberries. Like, that was like, I bought the box set, and that's what they gave you.
Kyle, you want to know when I got involved in this fucking this money sucking habit?
I feel like you were really early on.
They had just come out with the lore for the Battle of Macragge against the Tyranids. And I think that was like 5th edition. So I'm an old motherfucker at this.
Which is why you are definitely becoming one of our lore masters.
Whenever I can show the fuck up.
And you are the one to do that. Well, actually, to Alan.
I feel so bad. It just feels like I have to sometimes.
I love it when you do it because these.
I feel like such a dick sometimes about it though.
I love it. It's like, actually, and then Alan's like, oh, god damn it. What'd I do
Like
wrong?
When he's talking about the Hive cities, I go, and Burton recruiting ground for the Space Marines. I went, oh god damn it. He was getting to that. And he goes, god damn it, Bob.
Yes, Bob, they are.
I was just about to talk about
I was
that.
getting to it.
Taking the wind out of my fucking sails.
Yeah, it's funny.
So, are you ready for a quote?
A quote? Alright, yeah. Hit me with your best shot.
Make war upon the Imperium man. What is it you think the legions have been doing for the last 10,000 years? What does not end with a single victory or single planet? It is an internal creature that outlives men in their tiny triumphs.
The fuck?
You want a different one?
Oh, am I supposed to be guessing something here?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I have no idea on that. You said you got another one, Bob? Easy mode? Easy for
Because
baby?
we cannot be trusted. The Emperor needed a weapon that would never obey its own desires before those of the Imperium. He needed a weapon that would never... Oh, fuck. That would never... Where the fuck was I? God damn it. I hit a button. That would never bite the hand that feeds. The World Eaters were not that weapon. We're all drawn blades, purely for the sake of shedding blood. We've all felt the exclusion of winning a war that never even needed to happen. We are not that tame, reliable pets the Emperor wanted. The wolves obey when we would not. The wolves can be trusted when we never could. They have discipline we lack, because their passions are not aflame with the butcher's nails buzzing in the back of their skulls. The wolves will always come to heel when called. In that regard, it is a mystery why they have called themselves wolves. They are tame, collared by the Emperor, obeying his every whim. But a wolf does not behave that way. Only a dog does. That is why we are the Eater of Worlds. The Warhounds are no more.
So I'm gonna guess that's the 12 Legion is our angry boy.
That is the Angry Boys. Next week we're talking about World Eaters.
Ooh,
And
boy.
the tragic fall of Angron. Because to be honest with you, in my personal opinion, Angron's supposed to be the Primarch that literally keeps the others all together.
Yeah, it's like, man, like, why, Dad? Why could you just save my friends?
Oh, it's worse than that. You want to know what happened? The whole reason why he was able to get captured and that shit to happen in the first place?
Why is that?
Can you guess who we can blame for it?
Oh God, it's oh boy. I can't think of it.
The fucking Knife Ears.
Oh, the Eldar fuckers.
Yep, and actually BL-10 in particular. You know, the craft world that got shattered?
I knew there was some name, I couldn't think of it.
They sent an entire army to kill Angron.
Because something about he saw something in the future or something, he tried to stop it.
They saw it like, oh, kill Angron, kill the child. And this small child killed an entire task force of Eldar. Before realizing, God, that fucking hurt. I need a nap. A bunch of slavers found him. And now we have Space Spartacus.
Space Spartacus.
That's what he's based off of, Spartacus.
Yep, that he is.
And before poor Angron got nailed, he was an empath. He could feel the emotions of others.
Really?
Yep. Hence why it was hinted that Angron was supposed to be the glue that could hold all the other Primarchs together.
Well, that sounds like it led to a lot of heresy.
Yeah, it did. Fucking elves. Because I remember first reading that bit of lore when Angron was captured and enslaved, and then because he was the last one I read, right?
Okay.
So I have all these tales of other Primarchs basically beating to death these horrible creatures, these massive monsters.
And you're like, how the fuck did he get captured?
This happen? How the fuck did this happen? And then I looked at a picture of Angron and go, okay, I'm missing a piece of the puzzle here.
Something's not
There's
adding up.
There's something wrong. There's no way this fucking murder monster was able to get captured by a bunch of retards with fucking stun batons. There is no way in hell. Only to find out the fucking knife ears are to blame. Again.
You really like your elves, don't you?
I fucking hate the Eldar.
So when are you gonna do the Eldar episode?
Right after we talk about the what should I call them? What's Twitch appropriate?
Not a lot.
The priests. If you catch my drift.
Not when the warp's gonna mess up your Vox.
Uh-oh, that demon coming again?
You just cut in and out here and there, but you managed to do it right when you were talking there.
Good, because I was afraid. I was very much concerned that Angron might be coming back through. And I'd rather not deal with a very angry demon. I mean, Sanguinius bodied the shit out of him, but who am I to worry? And that will be another 14 episodes, or 4 episodes.
Another 4 episodes?
The 5 episodes before we talk about the kitty diddlers.
Oh, excuse me?
Word bearers. I'm talking about the word bearers.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I'm like, wait, what?
The priests.
Like, we already had our Slanesh episode. What?
We're gonna get to even more fucked up people.
You're
you
talking,
ready?
you're talking priests. Ah, yes. We need our choir boys.
The choir boys. Fuck them choir boys. But there is... What happens after this upcoming episode is the one I'm most excited for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can you guess what it is?
Well, the next episode's redacted.
Oh no, I meant the one after that.
Did we not just say it was World Eaters?
Yes, the one after that.
Oh, after World Eaters. So it's the 13th Legion?
The 15th.
Who is the 13th Legion? Babalu. I'm not too sure I know.
You don't know who the 13th is?
No. As soon as you'll say it, I'll be like, oh, fuck, yeah, you're right.
It's the best Legion.
The best Legion? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You're
Yeah.
fucking blueberries. God damn it. They're 13, really?
They are the 13th Legion.
I'll say 13
Thanks,
is
Romans.
like supposed to be an unlucky number. I'm actually surprised.
Actually, the Romans, which the culture they're based off of, 13 is the luckiest of numbers.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I don't know.
7 is the unlucky one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh,
But yeah,
alrighty then.
soon we'll be talking about the Blueberry Batch.
Oh yeah, I think the Magos is probably going to go on another expedition when that comes around.
Nope, he doesn't get a choice in the matter. He's gonna sit here and fucking listen to it. He talked all that good shit when I couldn't respond.
Oh yeah, he got you good there, man.
Now you gotta sit down and listen.
I'll tell you what, you just need another 10 follows. You got him back.
Soon.
And then he has the gall to go, well, what are we gonna put you in the box? 100? I don't go in the box. This is my show.
We'll get Trazen to help with that. Then we can have a Trazen episode.
I'd love to have a Trazen episode.
In fact, ladies and gentlemen, when we get to a certain group of a certain legion, we have to talk about Trazen the Infinite.
At a certain legion?
Yep, we have to talk about Trazen.
Really?
Yes, because he's constantly being a dick to a certain legion.
So he has
My favorite.
He has a favorite legion he likes to fuck with?
Yes, it's the Salamanders.
Nice.
Because he likes to try to steal their artifacts.
Well, aren't they trying to gather all the artifacts? They think that's how they're gonna get their Primarch back?
Yep, and Trazen's just been a dick about it.
He's like, oh, you worked so hard to get that. I'll take that off your hands.
He's tried. The best one was when he tried to steal the Spear of Vulcan right out of the Forge Father's hand.
Right out of the guy's hands?
Yeah, he thought he could teleport. Oh, I'll just take a Forge Father with me, too. Cool. Guess what happened?
He got his ass whooped.
Perfect timing for teleporter disrupt.
Oh, this teleporter
So,
disrupt?
Salamanders make some very nice shit.
Ah.
So Trazen's stuck there holding a spear that is in the hands of a very pissed off space marine that he's been pissing off in the last, I don't know, 120 years? And he has a power fist in the other hand. Can you guess how this went for poor Trazen?
He got power fisted.
He got grabbed. You ever seen that scene? Everybody knows that scene from the Marvel Avengers.
You're talking about the Hulk and Loki scene?
Yeah, puny god.
Yeah.
Now we replace the god with Necron.
He got thrown around.
He got beat the shit out of him. Yes,
Got bodied.
he had a Kurz moment. If you catch my drift,
Kurz moment. Oh boy.
You know what I mean, Kyle.
Yep.
You're right, brother. It is a teleporter. It is a means to escape. But you forgot one detail. And what is that, brother? It is also a hammer.
I love that. I love that so much.
And I've made a critical mistake in this matter.
I'm in danger. Bam.
Fucking immediately beat the shit out of him.
Oh, that's good. It is also a hammer.
That's going to be another Legion that's going to require a very nice script for.
I'm actually excited for the Salamanders because out of all the Space Marines, I think they're my favorite.
They are very much.
And I really like some of the successor chapters I hear come from them, like the Kraken. I saw a little thing about the Kraken. I thought they were pretty cool.
Oh, the ones that go on space or void monsters.
Yeah, badass.
Okay, you have to leave the ship. Okay, what am I killing this giant space whale with? A fucking knife.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. But any questions, Kyle? About anything I wasn't clear enough about on the Iron Hands? Anything else you'd like to know? Details?
No, I learned about them. Like I said, the Iron Hands are one of the ones I never really knew much about. So it's kind of nice to actually have a good session and get to hear up on and learn up on them because, yeah, I know absolutely nothing about them because, like, you hear all about the main ones, especially when you're first getting into this. And Iron Hands was never really big, was really never discussed much from the stuff I've seen or heard.
Yeah, they're criminally underrepresented, and it's a shame.
I'm gonna guess just because their Primarch is like just straight up gone, he got beheaded, so they for sure know he's dead. So he's just kind of like their legion's kind of just like written off. I'm guessing.
But same thing with Sanguinius.
But the Blood Angels are pretty big, especially with Warhammer TV coming out with that series, Angels of Death.
Oh, you have no idea yet, Kyle. Guess what just got announced to be dropped December?
Aren't they doing more Angels of Death stuff?
No, the Primarch novel.
Wait, who's getting a Primarch novel? Sanguinius?
Sanguinius.
He doesn't already have one?
He doesn't. That was what shocked me originally.
I'm
There's a few-
surprised.
Sanguinius comes out this December. I swear to God, if they pull a joke, if it coming out on Christmas, I'm going to be upsetty spaghetti.
Oh, Christmas?
The Sanguinella, as it's called in.
Oh,
in the
that's right.
Imperium.
That's like their Christmas. You know they're going to.
Oh,
Come
fuck, I
on
know.
now. I forgot about that.
Let's just put it this way: I have a hard copy. I'm waiting for the pre-sale to go up for that shit, so I can get a collector's hard copy of it. Like, not even a fucking joke. I didn't even ship out for the Gillimans, but I'm going to for Sanguinius's. Or it's fucking worth it for the Hawk Boy.
Fucking Celestine has wings. Oh, she's a demon. Fucking Sanguinius has wings. Oh, he's a hero.
Well, to be fair, he's like Space Jesus.
Space Jesus.
He died for the Imperium's sins, type shit. Well, that's how the Ecclesiarchy sees him.
Yeah, I can see that.
I know I didn't touch up on much, and I'll use this time now to fix some shit I fucked up with the Blood Angels
Oh,
Legion thing is.
Blood Red came out pretty damn good. I'm surprised.
Holy fuck, it did. Holy shit,
I like
Kyle.
that. I really like that.
Oh, fuck.
I like
That looks...
and the warp bronze
beautiful.
with the brass on top. I like how it gave it that like metallic indents, that shading there. I thought that worked out pretty good. I like that.
You see, when I start getting some models, I gotta give you a few of the paint just for that exact permission. You do some pretty fucking work.
I'm learning a lot of tips and tricks, watching stuff here and there, and it's been helping me a lot. And I'm really enjoying this stuff. I just wish I had more time for it.
I wish I had a steady enough hand for it. I kid you not. I hold a brush, my hand shakes like a motherfucker.
That's why I stopped working out on Mondays. I don't know if
My
it was
hands-
last Monday or the Monday before, but I went to work out and I did, upper body, and like my hands, like I'm like, all right, let's paint. I'm like, uh-oh.
Ew.
Like
Broad
this,
strokes this time. Broad strokes.
let's paint a big object. Let's get the tank down. I think I ended up doing the Necron Doomsday arc because I'm like, I'm just gonna fill in all the white for the Tesseract glow.
But
Oh.
yeah, I was saying that they really didn't touch on it much in the Blood Angels and shit and that. As you know how the Imperium looks at different chapters different ways.
Yeah.
When the Ecclesiarchy hears word that the Blood Angels have come, the entire world will go into a religious snap. That's how fucking worshipped Sanguinius is.
A religious snap?
You remember the Fanatic? You played Dark Tide. You know the Fanatic?
Yeah.
Now imagine a few dozen thousands of those motherfuckers just suddenly snapping up on a world.
Oh. That doesn't
The
sound fun.
Well, for the enemy, it isn't.
Well, yeah,
They
that's
see
what I meant.
The Blood Angels are seen as holy saviors. Sure, they look at the Ultramarines and go, "Oh, cool, we have elite generals here now. Cool." They see the Space Wolves as, "Oh, cool, the Emperor's executioners and smelly people are here."
Smelly people. Smells like dog.
They see Dark Angels and don't say a thing because they're fucking dead anyway because they like to kill people. You saw nothing.
We shall silence you.
They see the Blood Angels and they legitimately fucking see, "Oh, cool, Sanguinius is here now. You're fucked, traitors." To the point where, as I said, I know this is supposed to be Iron Hand shenanigans. During the War of Armageddon, when Dante and the other 6 chapters arrived to save the world, they voted, it came to a unanimous vote that Dante should lead them. The Blood Angels should lead.
I think you remember. I remember you telling us about that in the Dante episode.
It was so fucking that was such a shit script. I'm legitimately disappointed in that one. So go read the books, for the love of fuck, folks. My episode was shit. I know it was. Go ahead and cost me.
I feel like it had to get cut short or something.
Yeah, it did.
You wanted a part 2, but we ended up not getting to it.
Yeah, no, because I did such a horrible job. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I felt ashamed.
Well,
God, I love what you did with that motherfucker, Kyle.
he needs to dry. He still has some shine on him from the reddish wash.
Legitimately just trying to find shit to talk so I can keep watching this.
But there is this is basically the finished product of Chris's Corn 8 Demons. I'm doing this for our friend Corn Chris. He plays Kill Team with us. This is his Kill Team, the Corn 8 Berserkers. He has 12 of these fucks running at your face. And
Killed 7.
he wanted his leader made normal, so I got like the leader in like the normal color scheme. But then he said he wanted the rest of his boys to be like darker, like almost a reverse. So he wanted like the red highlights, and then he wanted like the darker brown, and still got the black horns, red, the tongue and everything. And
Did you ever look at a Corn Codex?
No.
Legitimately. Did you know you just basically did the art style for Cabanda's Legions?
no, I have no idea. This is just what he kind of like. He gave me like a general idea of what he wanted his paint scheme, and this is what I came up with.
Cabanda's basically war bands. They're his demon. The ones that follow him into battle are black with the red highlights.
Oh, nice. Well, that's what he got.
You did fucking amazing. Holy shit.
I really like the way this came out. And then once I get them all done up, I'll base them, and that's one commission down. And then I have to do fucking Harlequins. Oh my god. I am not excited for that one. Oi.
Speaking of which, I need to bribe Jerry into doing my Tempestus.
Oh. Aren't they all painted up?
No, not really. They're just paint black and red. They're not really detailed.
Oh, I picked up a new kill team for shits and giggles.
Which was?
I'm pretty sure you could tell by looking at this.
Oh, you picked up Banana Men.
I picked up Banana Boys.
You got tired of me joking about it.
GW, because I got the Warhammer Plus, they give out some vouchers and stuff. I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? Everyone keeps crying about my fucking Necrons. I'm going to get a banana kill team. Like, all right, I can't play Necrons. I'm pulling these boys out.
Do you need sisters to go with that? Because I'll provide you them. I'll be nice. I want to see it. I want to see Alan legitimately fucking rage about it.
So I got 3 built so far. I got just your basic. I got the shield captain, and then I have he's not gonna be part of the. Oh, I hit the mic. Oops. He's not part of the kill team, but I have the little banner guy, just because I had to, so I got one. Because you can only have 4 actual banana men, so I got the shield captain, a warrior, and then I've got 2 more regular warriors with the guns.
I thought you were only allowed to have 3 banana men in the codex I read.
4.
Up the 4. Holy
one
fuck,
being a leader. If you have two custodies, one custodies kill team is only 2 warriors. You can have 2 custody, so you have 4. And if you have 2 custodies, you're allowed to take one of them and turn him into a leader. I really wanted him to have a storm shield, but they didn't give me storm shields with this kit, so I wasn't able to do the storm shield.
They look nice as shit. All I can say is,
I'm excited to paint them up.
As much as we all joke about the Necrons being broken as shit, I don't care who you're playing, they're gonna lose. Unless the guy Scots just hate you.
I just love that, like, every update, every time I talk about a new update, it's the Necrons getting buffed. and they all get so mad. every time they do an update for 40k, the Necrons are getting buffed.
It's like, God damn it, what's next? They do fucking 17 mortal wounds with their basic bitch pistol? You dickheads.
It's fucking great. And then I'm finally doing the painting tutorial. I put a thing on the Discord asking about a painting tutorial if anyone wants to see it, and I got some hits on it. I said, well, what would you like to see? I put a couple different models down, and Lynchguard won, so I started building my Lynchguard. So I got one primed. I'm going to do the rest of the tutorial painting him. But I got the whole slew of them all built. So I'm excited for that. got a lot of work to do. So I figured, like I said, I finished that commission piece or the special piece with the guy, the sniper in the statue. I got that finished. So I said I was gonna start working back on the commissions again to try to get some of these kill teams done. So that way, when everyone's coming over playing kill team, they got painted models. So, trying to get that going.
Yeah. All I can say is custodians are broken, so are Necrons, and if they go through with the rules for the Karsukin, they are fucking OP as shit.
I'm really excited for the Necron kill team, the new one. I don't know exactly what they go. I saw they had a Technomancer in there. They had some Scarabs in there, like some Canoctop eunuchs and stuff and everything. There's a Death Mark in there. I think there's an Immortal. So it's like a whole mash of them, which is awesome. Because right now my kill team is just 5 warriors and 4 immortals, because that's all you're allowed to have in the Necron kill team. If you build it with a compendium.
Tell me about it. You're not even allowed as a Space Marine to have heavy bolters. I can't wait till
I'm
they
excited.
start getting.
You know what? I'm gonna send everybody over to Yuki.
Fuck it. Let's see what we can invade. Blood for the Blood God, gentlemen. Blood for the Blood God.
I say Yuki's a fun streamer. I don't know what she's doing, but it's normally a good time. I'll put her on sometimes while I'm painting. There's a big group of them that I found here, and they're all together, and it's just fun times. I have fun with it. And Yuki's chaos incarnate. Me and Alan were watching her stream once, and we figured out if Yuki ever was in a faction, we consider her to be a dark elf.
Oh God, no.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So that's what we figured out what she would be. Okay, well, everyone, I want to thank you for joining us for the Art of Lore show. This has been our Iron Hands episode, and I actually got a full figure done. Wow. I'm getting better, I guess. Also had to do less. I had to do less. But the banner did take more time. If I do the rest of them, just got to do the hornblower, and then the rest should go pretty quick, because I won't have I took a lot of time with the banner. I really wanted to make that look good. I really enjoy that. But yeah, that's it for tonight. And then be ready for our next episode when we decide to do good old Angry Boys.
Blood for the Blood God, blood for the Blood God, blood for the Blood God, blood for the Blood God.
Oh, I can't do the soundbite right now, but you guys know how it goes.
I know. I've been trying to click it on for the last 20 minutes.
It won't let you do your sound alerts?
No, it doesn't let me do any of them. I thought I started to play the Mechadendrite one.
Oh, I wonder if they're broken for you guys, because I can do them.
I was trying to play the most
everything's always broken, but all right, we only got a few seconds left to say bye, so good everybody. Thank you for stopping by, and hope to see you in the next one.
Peace, nerds.